together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's like the millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to the children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get played, can't take it personal.
Cause the devil is a liar.
Hey,
it's all in what you do. Hey, some things you gotta do. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? Good money now. Line A, Mr. Vegas, Breakdown Guy. What's up, Woke TB, man? What's up, Woke TB, Easy Life, Xavier, Silver Stream. I appreciate everybody coming in here tonight. We're a little bit early. We got a special treat, man. Cassidy. You exactly right, man. And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate Knowledge for hooking this up, man. Man, when you got good friends, man, support you, man. And I appreciate him connecting us. So he'll be in any moment, man. But he'll be in about 6:05, somewhere in there. So we'll be good. How's everybody doing, man? Man, it's a good day. It's a good Monday. I know some of y'all are probably watching football. But put that shit on put that shit on mute and put us through your Bluetooth, man. This is gonna be a fun interview, man. This is gonna be a fun interview. If you in the battle rapping and you're gonna love this shit, man. You know, man. I don't think Cassie's ever lost a battle rap, huh? He's undefeated. He TBE, the GOAT. You know what I mean? So this gonna be fun. That nigga told Goods. What that nigga tell Goods? He says, I keep my fifth on me like I shop at Saks. So this shit gonna be good, man. This shit gonna be tons of fun, man. And I appreciate y'all. And if y'all ever want, if y'all want me to interview someone, just hit my DM. Y'all see it right there on Silent Heroes, and I'll do my best to get them. You know what I mean? Whether I know him or if I know someone who actually knows him. But that's what we do, man. And tonight, we got a really good show tonight. We got a really good show. Oh, he lost twice. Yeah. Okay. We got Jamel Herring on tonight, 9 o'clock. So that's gonna be a hell of a show. That's gonna be a hell of a show. And yeah, man, we're gonna rock out and have a good time. So y'all might as well just stay here. We might as well just take it to midnight together. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be a fun interview, man. And feel free to I didn't ask him about phone calls and stuff like that, but I'll ask him once he gets on and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. So and he has an album called The Science that drops tomorrow. He has an album called The Science that drops tomorrow, and it should be pretty dope. It should be pretty dope. I'm be listening to it just like y'all. So it's gonna be fun. So oh really? Oh, he signed your homie Jag? Well, you got to call in. I haven't asked him about phone calls and shit, but maybe. I'm not sure how long he'll be on, 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere in there, I'm sure. And then we'll just rock out and have a good time outside of that. And I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all go share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. And yeah, man, it's just been a good day today, man. Today is Monday. Good day today. It's been a very good day today. I'm working on some things, and hopefully y'all gonna thoroughly like it once we get there. You know what I mean? Once we get there, y'all gonna thoroughly like it. And yeah, but what questions would y'all want to ask them while we got time? And see if I have them in my notes. Feel free. Yeah, feel free to bring them. Yeah. Oh yeah, to do a concert for sure. You gotta. Yeah, for sure. We'll get that done. Come white like I got blonde hair and blue eyes. Yeah, coke white. Yeah, yeah. He's the king of one-liners, man. King of one-liners. I just got to finish watching that Goods and his Goods battle. How do the motherfuckers stay so calm? You know what I mean? Like niggas stay so calm, and you got 10 niggas with you. How do you stay so calm? I know some of them ends up in fights and shit, but for the most part, they just stand there all calm and shit. Like, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this. We good. We'll let them get off this time. You know what I mean? Yeah. That shit was like 20 years ago, his beef with Meek Mills. Oh, man. When he gonna battle K-Shine? I'll definitely have. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a great show. Yeah, he beat Goods and Arsenal. Yep, facts. So but yeah, we gonna rock out. I was listening to the Devin Haney interview today too. That shit was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that shit. That shit was a good look. That Devin Haney, he is a precocious kid. That was a great word by Asia Math. Very precocious. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And yeah, I liked how he asked me the question. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was I thought that was pretty dope. So yeah. So we'll take care of that moving forward. It's gonna be a fun interview. I'm excited. Hopefully next time he can come come at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? When all y'all niggas get off work and y'all used to us having being in there. But 6 o'clock ain't so bad. How's Donald Trump doing? I haven't heard any news. How's he doing? He still got it or he's cured? I don't know what the hell going on with that dude. You know what I mean? I have no idea what the hell's going on with that dude. So y'all guess is as good as mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Is he out the hospital? Is he still in the hospital? Anybody know? Oh, you postponed your show? Oh, I appreciate you, H Buddy. Thank you. No, I'm not watching the Falcons game. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here with y'all. We rocking out. I know I can have it on 2 devices, but no, I'm here. I didn't even know the Falcons was playing. I didn't even know. I don't even know who the Falcons are playing. The Raiders, who they playing? What's up, love is the word. How you feeling tonight? Yeah, I really haven't really like in terms of the other sports, I really haven't like gave it my full attention. So like the games, I have no idea who's playing what time. Not unless it's a big game and the commercials come on repeatedly and stuff like that, or I see it in titles on YouTube. Oh, the Falcons are playing the Packers. Okay. Are the Falcons winning? so yeah. So that's kind of oh, he's out the hospital? Okay. Cool. So he's in the White House, man. And so we got that we got the vice presidential debate Wednesday. That's definitely going to be more mature because they got the notes from what went on with the presidential debate. They'll definitely be more presidential like. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, that is one of his best albums. Yeah. Barry, Adrian, Reese story. That was good. Yeah. Man, he got shit. Yeah. What's up, CB Sports, man? How you feel? What's up, woke? Love is the word. I always wondered what goes into y'all making y'all names on like love is the word. Why love is the word is your name? You know, I'm curious. Like Black Samurai. Why is Black Samurai? I always wondered that shit. What I be seeing in the comment section, I'd be like, I wonder why his name Black Samurai. Is he a karate guy? You know what I mean? Is he mixed? You know, is he is he Tiger Woo like Lincoln and Kennedy? You know what I mean? So I always wondered that, man. And without further ado, man, the king is in the building, man. The king is in the building.
Welcome to the show.
What's popping, man?
Oh man, I can't complain. I'm straight like 6 o'clock. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I appreciate you, man. The bars is back, man. So, man, you was out last night celebrating your album release party, man. You got a big one dropping at midnight.
Yeah, I actually was out like 4 nights in a row. Party time. I'm about to go out now. After I do this interview with you, I got to get up out of here. I got to get ready.
What you got tonight?
I'm about to be in the studio working, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, you about to drop you going back to back on us?
Yeah, I got another project coming December the 1st. And then another project coming February the 1st.
Why so many projects back to back to back? Just you know, a lot of artists.
My work ethic is incredible. I got so much music. I be banging out so much crazy music. Man, plus I feel like the industry needed right now is a lack of like creativity, a lack of bars. So I feel like that's what the industry missing right now. So I feel like they need multiple projects right now.
How would you rate the industry? You said what is the industry missing besides
bars?
Oh man, who would you consider good bars, above average bars?
You said who would I consider?
Yeah, who would you consider that has bars?
Me.
Outside of you, everybody in the world know you got bars. I literally just got done watching The Goods. That he said, keep fifth on me like I shop at Saks.
I guess. I mean, it's different levels of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about how consistent you are. So some dudes might got some songs where they bar heavy. You know what I mean? They might have stepped it up a little bit, but they might not be too consistent. They might can't do it all the time.
Gotcha.
And then there's some dudes that, you know, it's a lot of dudes that get busy, man, in the industry. There's a lot of dudes that get busy, but they ain't perfect the science. They ain't master it. A lot of them is cheating, rhyming one syllable, not using enough figurative language, not rhyming enough syllables. And some of the dudes that they say is the best do that. So it's hard for me to just say that. You know what I mean?
If you could, if you like, who would you want to kick out of hip hop? Be like, man, why, how, when, where? This guy makes no sense to me.
I'm not sure because I don't got no real personal issues with nobody in the industry, but anybody that don't respect the culture.
Sure.
Anybody that's in it for the wrong reasons, don't respect the culture and doing things that hurt the culture, that tarnish the culture. Them dudes, I don't want them in the business.
How important is hip hop to the culture?
Because it's like I ain't mean to cut you off, but some people might not understand that. A lot of people out here, when they ask about dudes that might be fucking up the industry and they ask them about them and they be like, well, they getting money, they feeding their family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I mean? You want people to feed their family, but you don't want people to fuck up the business that they in to feed their family. Sure. So it's like people in the NBA is feeding their family. Sure. But you definitely want them to know how to play basketball. You don't want a bunch of niggas that can't shoot, that can't play basketball going out there. And you like, but they feeding their family though. It's like, nah, it's like, if you can't play basketball, not that many people gonna be fans and want to watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think like dudes just gotta step it up, man, and really take this serious. And it's cool to feed your family doing it if you take it serious and you appreciate and respect the culture.
Right.
But if not, you just a leech.
What role does hip hop play in 2020 as it pertains to what's going on in America? You got the Black Lives Movement, you got politics with Biden and Trump on the street level. How important is hip hop and what role does it play?
Well, it plays an important part to the people that's fans of hip hop, the people that's listening and tuned in. It's like the news for them. You know what I'm saying? That's how they really get information. It's how they supposed to learn, how they supposed to grow. At least that's how we did it when we was coming up. And that's why they need more artists that got information to pass off so that this next generation that's coming up now could get the right type of Jews. You know what I'm saying? Get steered in the right direction. But there's no real guidance, and a lot of these young boys don't got no Jews. They just rhyming about a lot of dumb stuff.
Sure.
And that's where the issue at.
Where's the accountability in hip hop?
I guess everybody that feel like they a part of it got accountable in some way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to speak up. You're supposed to say stuff. You're supposed to demand people to follow the codes when you're a part of hip hop. And I think that's what we not doing. Like a lot of the vets, a lot of the people that started hip hop and played a huge part is not speaking up enough against the foolery and the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's continuing to go on.
Now you said the foolery and the fuckery. What track should we listen to that puts us in the 2020 Cassidy mode? Is it Crabs in a Bucket, Different Frequency, Gas for Sale?
All of them. I mean, that's like, see, this project, the reason why I'm dropping multiple projects too is they not going to be competing with each other. Like this project that's dropping tonight, The Science at 12 a.m., it's all hard music. Your face going to be frowned up. You're going to be like this the whole time. It's nothing but bars and, you know, the street shit. Just like, it's like a grimy album, but it's all the way through.
Sure.
Like most of the time I mix up my feelings, but this time it's all the way through like The Science. Then I'm dropping another project called The Wise Man. That's dealing with more conscious issues. It's like more heartfelt, more pain music, more deep music, stuff like that. And there's a whole project of that. You know what I mean? And then I'm coming with the project The Formula. And that's like the hit records, the club songs for the ladies, top 40 songs like that. And it's a whole project of that.
You mentioned different projects. What formula, play on words, goes into making battle rap versus a top 40 song?
Well, it's a big difference. For one, with top 40 songs, you got to be on beat, and with battle rap, you don't. A lot of battle rappers don't follow the four bounce bar formula. So the raps that they use and the words that they say wouldn't fit on beat.
Gotcha.
That's why some battle rappers might sound dope in a battle, but when you hear their music, it sound horrible because they can't fit those type of ideas that they use into the amount of space that's required to be on beat.
Sure.
So that's a real important part, and that's what separates a lot of battle rappers from being able to make music, because they don't know how to ride beats, and a lot of them don't got original topics and ideas. Like a lot of battle rappers just remix and flip the same thing every other battle rapper say.
Sure.
So they don't got no originality. They don't got no ideas. They don't know what's gonna catch. So it'd be hard for them to make top 40 records.
Gotcha. Let's go back because
another thing is top 40 is more commercial. You got to appeal to more people, so it's like more a commercial feel, not so hard as battle rap.
Yeah, you got part 4. You got some fans in here. Fresh off work, Fred, for the content and cast that I Am a Hustler album and Bars album got me through high school, especially leaning on the Lord's side.
Salute to that. Classic song.
Yeah, when I
Edgy Stove. Salute the Edgy Stove.
Facts. When I posted it, I got 2 or 3 DMs that wanted to ask you, how did the car accident change your life and or inspire you after you got out the coma?
Well, for one, it changed my life because I lost memory. So it took me time to get my memory back, to remember all of my raps and the formulas that I applied to writing raps and coming up with music. I had to learn that all over again. So that's definitely how it changed my life. It affected me physically. It left permanent scars and marks on my body forever. So that's how it changed me. But it also made me appreciative of life, but also understand that at any given time something can happen. It don't have to be expected. It don't have to be like you could predict something bad coming. Everything could be going perfectly fine and great, and then in a split second something bad can happen. You know what I'm saying? And it might seem like something bad at the time, but it really could be a blessing. Like the direction that you're trying to go in the future require you to be in a certain place. And when you're grown, it's hard to get forced in a different predicament. So, I mean, the higher power sometimes allow bad things to happen so that you could make the adjustments needed for you to be better in the future. So the accident was a blessing, but going through it, getting to the point to where I realized that it was a blessing was definitely hard.
Raw B Privilege says, Cassidy, you are the GOAT. Love you.
Salute, man. Salute.
XO. It's a woman. Thank God she said XO. I'm like, man.
Salute, young lady. Salute, little lady. Appreciate the love.
Oh, man. And moving forward, did that increase your awareness and your accountability post-accident? In terms of how you move and how you wrote and how you planned it? And
I guess I learned a lot from it. And these questions is hard because the accident happened so long ago and I just mature with age, period. So a lot of adjustments that was made in my life probably would have been made regardless of the accident, but I am a completely different person now.
Gotcha.
Not completely, but a lot of things are different now in my life than it was before the accident.
Sure. Woke wants to ask you, who inspired you to do music?
Wow, a bunch of people. I just grew up a fan of hip hop. My mom and my dad rapped before I was born. So as long as I can remember back, I've been listening to rap and always been a fan. But not just rap, R&B music. Like one of my first managers was William Hart, the lead singer of the Delphonics. So he was a big inspiration, taught me a lot about the business. Like the Stylistics took me on their tours when I was young, like before I even thought about rapping. So, you know what I mean? I had inspirations in all different directions, you know what I mean? But I was never like a one person type of fan. Like I like a lot of people for different reasons. Like I might like the way this person talk, or I might like how this person mannerisms is, or I might like how this person dress, or you know what I mean, how this person deal with women, or how he carry himself with it when he around his family, or you know what I mean. I like this person work ethic, how they couldn't. It seemed like they wasn't gonna make it, and it seemed like it was hard for them, not just easy, but they fought through it and got in position. Like that be inspiring me too. So you know what I mean, I get inspired for different reasons and from all different type of people.
Are you currently signed or independent?
Independent. I'm signed to myself.
Talk about that.
Mayhem Music, Goat Gang, my own production company.
Beautiful.
I do everything from the muscle. I got a strong team, a lot of people that contribute and help, but it's all from the muscle. It's all independent.
Can you talk the difference between signing, being you were Swiss Beats with Rough Riders, and to now in 2020 being an independent artist? Can you speak to the differences in terms of the business component for the young artists out there, maybe?
It's a big difference. When I first came in the game, physical records was selling. Now they not. So it's like a completely different business, completely different ways to generate money, to generate a fan base. Budgets is used different because millions of dollars used to just have to get invested in making actual CDs.
Gotcha.
So the budgets is different. A lot of people got their own studios now, and equipment is a lot cheaper than it was back then. And the run a studio is a lot easier and cheaper. Sure. So recording budgets and things like that is crazy. It's a lot of things that's different in the game, you know what I'm saying? So we'd be talking forever, but I just feel like if you're trying to get in the business, you got to constantly do your research.
Sure.
And just like a computer, it constantly keep updating. So you got to constantly keep staying in tune to know what's going on and stay on your job and actually learn the business and keep learning it if you want to be a part of it, not just focus on the talent.
Sure. Any collabs or person you'll want to battle? I know it's a two-part question.
I would like to collab with anybody that got a fan base. Gotcha. Anybody that's making any noise that got people that like them. I'm willing to collab with those type of artists. I'm talking about established artists. And then like up and coming artists, I'm willing to work if you got the right type of budget. Like you gotta pay. It's like a business. You gotta pay, but I'm still willing to work. So and as far as battles, I never got a pick. I just know that I'm the best in the world. Nobody can mess with me. So I'm willing to battle anybody whenever.
Take us through the process of preparing for a battle rap. What's your game plan? Until you walk in the door. Like
when I really was in battle rap, it was from like 90.
You break for a long
2001.
Yeah.
And like after 2001, I pretty much stopped battling. I came back recently, like in this new battle rap era, like with these leagues.
Yeah.
First it was against Disaster, then it was Goods, then it was Arsenal. So I had 3 like more recent battles like in this new era. But like when I used to battle rap, it used to be a lot more difficult. Like this form of battle rap that they do now, maybe to a rookie or somebody that only does that, it might be kind of difficult. But to an artist like me that who work ethic is so crazy and I work so hard and do so much, the right 3 verses is easy to me. I could do that in one sit down. Wow. So I could just sit down one time and write 3 verses, and it's like I'll be done in a day. But we be having months to prepare, and it's like, so it don't really like make me push me, like it don't drive me, I don't get excited. It's like it's like the way they do it now is so watered down and weak. That's the reason why I said they got to give me the right amount of money for me to come back and do it, because I know that it's like wrestling, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you was a real boxer and you know what I'm saying, you was an undefeated boxer and you was beating everybody up and then you retired, and now they want you to come back, and they want you to come back to wrestling. It's like, yeah, I'll come back to wrestling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd probably go to wrestle or something, but I need a big check. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go back to wrestling and act like this boxing. Like, it's not. Right. So that's why I be acting like that with them dudes.
Who's second best?
As far as what?
Battle rapping. Who's second best? Or top next 2 or 3? Who would you say?
I don't know. I don't know enough about these dudes to know, like, you know what I mean? I don't know who's the second best. I would just have to say my man Jag. Jag, he from South Central. He was down with me forever, down with my team, and now he's back to battle rap. He got a battle rap coming up Saturday against 40 Kyle. So if I had to pick somebody, I would just say him.
Okay. Now, Tekashi's made a lot of noise. You got any? You have an opinion on Tekashi and as it pertains to him and hip hop and the stuff that he's done?
I don't really know him. The information I be getting, all of it don't be coming from like direct sources. It be coming from media and stuff like that. But for what I know him being a rat, I definitely don't approve of that. When I went through my situation, I did the complete opposite. So everybody knows, like, I'm like the complete opposite of Tekashi. So you already know how I should feel about anything about him if I'm like the complete opposite. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. How do you balance telling the truth in your lines and not saying everything that goes on in the streets? Is that challenging?
Nah.
No, not at all. Why not?
Nah, it's not challenging. I mean, everybody got a head. You know, if you saying something that really happened in the street.
Yeah.
Or if it's just based on a true story. You know what I mean? And most rap is just based on a true story. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But if you do tell an actual crime, like crime stories, I think that's stupid. Like, why would you do that?
Black Samurai says, salute Cassidy, definitely a GOAT. Which industry rapper would you be interested in battling? Actual freestyle. You got any like commercial artists that you like to freestyle?
Like I said, I don't got no picks, man. Anybody could get it, man. Anybody who get out of pocket could get it. I don't got nothing against nobody. Like, and I'm not a fan of nobody. Like, those battle rappers, they be fans of me. So that's why they want to battle me. Like, they know how lit I am. They know it to be the biggest check ever. And they be fans of me. So it'd be like a dream come true for them. But me, I don't even like these dudes. So they be super inspired. And I just be like, I feel like they trying to play me by even putting me against a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because I accomplished like so much more than these niggas, like for so many years straight. So to compare me to them when that's all they do is disrespectful. So
how do you keep?
I don't really got no picks. Anybody could get it, man.
How do you keep your composure up there?
I know them dudes is not real. It's just like a comedy show. It's like funny. It's like all these things that these dudes are saying is not real, so it don't affect me at all. And that's why it's impossible for me to lose battles too, because a battle is about affecting the other person that you battling emotionally. And I always do that to my opponent, and they never could do that to me. So that's the reason why I can't lose battles, because nothing that these dudes say affect me, because it be all lies and dumb shit. So
how's the relationship with you and Swiss Beats? How's that coming along? Are y'all working together anytime soon, or?
Nah, I told you I got my own production company. I got my own producers. Crooklyn Beats, he next to me right now. He banging out. He like the best in the world. And Bishop Make It Not got a lot of other producers now with my team that I'm working with, and the sound is crazy. You about to hear it in a few hours. So and I'm not even sure if Swiss even working. Like, is he? I'm not even sure if he making beats right now. So, but that's my like. me and Swiss got such a history. If he ever wanted to make music, he know I'm a phone call away. But I'm always working. I told you I got a bunch of projects coming. So I don't know what I mean.
Yeah, you got a lot coming through. And I want to ask you, because you've been so like I'm gonna use the term gutter as a positive adjective. Like, you've been straight from the hood, you know what I mean?
A lot of people just ask, am I going to work with Swiss again? Because they remember when I was working with him, they used to see me on the TV all the time, hear me on the radio all the time. And they think that's what made it happen, when that's not how it worked. And that's why they need to understand the business better. The reason why that was different is because millions of dollars was invested into my radio budget for you to hear me on the radio like that. And I'm an independent artist. Like I told you, I own everything. Everything is from the muscle. And I would never invest millions of dollars to be on the radio. Why would I do that? Like, that's an industry move. So a lot of people get it confused, and they think to get back to a certain level that they remember you at, you need to get back with the people you was with, because they don't understand the business. And they just trying to make sense of it in their own head from the information that they got.
So Dame Dash uses a term called culture vulture. Are you familiar with that? Or are you familiar with Dame Dash term, culture vulture?
Yeah, for sure.
What should we do with them in terms of the culture vultures of hip hop? Whether it's the industry itself, or whether it's people stealing our sauce and monetizing it and not giving back, and then ostracizing us, looking down upon us.
It always been like that since the beginning of time. But now with technology, more information is available. More people are aware of that. So you can learn from the people that came before you mistakes and get in a better position. Just like when you remember when the NBA, or before the NBA, like when these basketball leagues first started, players wasn't getting big checks. They wasn't getting no money. And they was playing way more and under more pressure. And it just was more physical. And they was getting beat up more. And it was just harder. And they was getting no money. Now these dudes is getting hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? But it took them learning from the people that came before them and getting more people interested in the sport. So now rap is the biggest form of music in the world. So now that it's like that, more money is going to be into it. More people going to understand what happened to the people that came before them and make better decisions.
Gotcha. I know Vlad is your friend, and or I shouldn't say friend, but you've interviewed with him a few times. Do you have an opinion on his in terms of him versus the comments he made about Louis Farrakhan and the backlash he's gotten from Lord Jamar and Godfrey and a few others in the hip hop culture?
I got to do a little bit more research. I heard something like he posted something about Farrakhan that wasn't true, or what's the actual thing that happened?
He said that God, I don't know the exact. I don't want to misquote him because I don't want them coming after me. But basically, it was someone in the chat. Please put it. It was he basically lied. The truth. He cut the line off when he said, "Kill them with the stone of truth," and they cut off stone of truth. You understand? It was an interview with him and DL Huey, but I'm pretty sure someone will put it in the chat. But it was something like that. They cut it off.
Oh, I don't know, but I gotta get, I don't know. It's not like I'm super friends with Vlad. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got cool through doing interviews and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? We not like friends. It's not like I go to his house and chill with him. It's not like I know him like personally outside of business. So it'd be hard for me to comment on that. And I didn't actually see like what Farrakhan said and what he took out and all of that. But I see a lot of people that's cool with Vlad, man. So I guess it is something I need to look into, you know what I'm saying, and decide if I'm ever going to do a Vlad interview again to see if he violated or not.
Yeah. Speaking of Farrakhan and religion, what's your take on religion?
I think religion is something that man invented for control.
Mm. Mm. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, I think heaven is on earth. You know, a piece of me believes life is literally what you make it. You know, I think many people are preparing for something that they can't see, touch, or feel. They got to have they have the word, they use the word faith, you know. So that's kind of my take on it as well. And that leads me to police brutality. What's our role in it as Black men in terms of police brutality here in America? You know, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, the list goes on and on.
Well, we all know why the police exist. Police brutality been going on since the police started.
Mm-hmm.
It's just is now more technology, more people got phones, and it's just getting captured. And then when they do get captured, we used to have to wait for them to put it on the news
Mm-hmm.
on some type of paper, and everybody ain't even read the paper, so it was like harder for information to get passed around. But now with social media, people able to see the footage. They able to see people with a lot of followers posting about stuff. So it's like information like this is able to get passed around faster. So it seemed like it's at an all-time high at this point. Like a person would think that cops is worse than ever. You know what I'm saying? When really they just the same as they always been. It's just getting captured and brought in people's face. But that's a good thing because the more people are aware of what's happening, the more people could be capable of doing things to change it around and stop it from happening.
Mm. Do you have an opinion on Trump or Biden at all?
I'm not really a political bull and all that, but I feel a lot of the things that they come at Trump about is like manipulated. It's not all true. And I feel like the space that people like me are in now is better now that Trump is in office. Like I think it's more black homeowners, more black people with jobs. The economy is in a better place. We not at war right now. Every president that I could remember in my whole life that ever got elected, we always was at war. And it's like he bringing soldiers home. It's like we finally not fighting, and it's like we finally exporting again. Like a lot of things is changing in the country for the better, but they only promote the negative. So that makes me think that how can he be going with the people that own the media if they keep promoting him to be so negative? Obviously, he must be doing something that they don't like. And they promoting and hyping these other dudes up because they're going to follow the script. They're going to do exactly what they want them to do.
I understand.
Trump is the only dude that ever had the balls to go against the grain and be able to find the resources and the investors to be able to go against the grain. Not had the same people investing in him that would normally invest in presidents. So that means he could make different decisions than the normal president could make, and he got the balls to do it. And that's why they keep promoting him as to be so negative or so racist, because people won't really look at the real issues that we dealing with. They'll just look at, oh, he's racist. But it's like, you know what I mean? I don't got time to do that. I feel like all of them dudes is racist. Like, you know what I'm saying, in their own little way. They said racist things or something, like, you know what I'm saying? I know me myself. If you probably bring back everything I done said in my life, I'm not even aware of it. Stuff I done forgot about. I done been drunk, tired. I done probably said crazy stuff in the past too, when I was uninformed or in a different place. So I don't really care about that. It's just about what's better for me and my family at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that definitely makes sense.
And what's better for me and my family is what I see right now. Like I got sons, so being at war and beefing all the time, that's not better for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the things that people say that he did that was violations, it didn't really affect enough people
Oh shit, it was getting good. Oh, good. Okay.
You know, the type of backlash, man. So, and I know that Biden is responsible for a lot of the people that look like me being in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to elect a dude like that. You know what I'm saying? Then the vice president as well is responsible for a lot of dudes like me being in jail. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. So, and I know jail affecting more people than all of these problems that they got with Trump.
Yeah, I'm voting for myself. I'm not voting for either. I'm not voting for Biden, nor am I voting for Trump, because I don't think that. I interviewed John Sally, and John Sally, the former NBA basketball player, he says, we've never not had a racist president. So I'm like,
Yeah, right.
Man, we got to do for ourselves and stop asking for permission.
Sure.
You know, similar to you being an independent artist, similar to me doing my own platform. 2021, you got an album coming out in the spring. What does next fall look like for Cass in 2021? After you drop all these projects, you got 3 and 9 months you dropping.
Yeah, the industry is gonna be different. Bars is gonna be back, and all artists is gonna feel like they have to step it up, have to step their pin up, and the fans is gonna start demanding more. So they only gonna start to cling it to the dudes that is spitting, that is being creative, and start to flee away from the dudes that's not.
And let me get back to the question about gutter. And it seemed like you've always had the pulse of your community. It seemed like you've always had the pulse of what's going on in your neighborhood. And we see a man like Nipsey Hussle, who lived in my area. You know, I live in the Crenshaw and Slauson area. What's the balance between diving into your hood, being a great spokesperson, using your art to elevate, and having that balance to say, you know what, I only can go this far now, because regardless of how great I do, there's always going to be that jealous and envy energy there that basically wants to kill me.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't necessarily believe that. I mean, it's both sides, man. It's gonna always be negative and positive, but negative gotta exist for you to even be able to know what positivity is. Just like light and dark, they make it seem like negativity is bad, but it's not. It's just all a perspective on how you look at it. And just like light and dark, you need light to know what dark is, or you need the dark. And it's like you need both. You need balance. Both gotta exist. Yeah. So, but I believe that you could create, you know what I'm saying, your own future and the energy that's around you. So if you got a negative mentality and you thinking negative and you bringing negative people around you, then it could create that energy around you and things can happen. You know what I'm saying? But it is just like life is not forever anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You eventually gotta check out one way or another. So you just gotta do it as big as possible while you here. Try to leave the biggest mark possible. And whenever it's your time, it's your time. So like Nipsey did it big. Like I don't understand, like, you know, it would have been good to see what he could have did if he was still here. But it's like so many trillions and billions of people that live that nobody know and nobody remember. And it's like so many people remember him. And you live as long as this people remember you. So all of the people that remember him is gonna pass his name down to their kids and kids after them, and his name gonna live for a long time. So that means he's gonna live for a long time. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that might have lived to 100 years old and died yesterday, and nobody know their name. Nobody talking about them when I do interviews. Nobody not gonna ask me about them. And it's like,
ask about me.
Yeah. So it's like it's all about how you look at it, man. You know what I mean?
What happens to us after we die? Because you said a religion is man-made. Where do we go? Is it literally over or?
See, that's the thing. Nobody never died and just came back to tell a story about what happened and how it go. So it's like all just theories and just ideas and just coming to the best conclusion possible and just creating that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody know what happened after you die. But I feel like energy, like our energy, like the energy that makes us up, I feel like that can't die. And I feel like for us to live this life, the amount of information that we provided to have, we can't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? The higher power makes it beyond our understanding for a reason so we could live life. You know what I mean? But just like when you go to sleep,
yes,
and your body is like in one place and it's just in the bed and it's just laying there. Sometimes you could go to sleep and it be blank. Like you don't see nothing, hear nothing. It's just like you don't remember nothing from when you go to sleep to when you wake up. But you don't know how much time passed and how much time was gone. And a lot of people, when they sleep, they dream. So now your energy is in a different place. And sometimes you can see you got a body, you see other people's bodies, you hear voices. And it's crazy that you can even hear voices that you can't do when you woke. Like I'm not like an impressionist. I can't do people voices. But if I have a dream, I can hear different voices. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just my own. So it's like when you be in that, where do you be at then? When you dreaming, where do you go? Like, where's you at? And it's like you're not necessarily connected to your body at the time, but you still alive and you still here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when it's all over, when you die in this world, your energy is still alive. Who knows what happens with it? But I just don't feel like you die.
Have you ever had a?
How better would life be if you felt like you couldn't die? The reason why people be walking on eggshells their whole life because they feel like they only got one life and they don't know what happened afterwards and they so scared. But what if you realize that you couldn't die? Like, you know what I'm saying? You might think you die, but you don't die. Just like when you wake up from that dream, you just wake up in another existence. That's you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the energies that exist now had to exist before on the earth. It's just that you can't remember your energy from before. And I know I caught amnesia before. I couldn't even remember all of the energy that I got now. So I know like you could have lived before and been a different person and played a part in this world, but when you was born again, if you can't remember, then you just can't remember. So you think this your only life, not knowing that you had a life since the beginning of time. And you're gonna continue to have life until the end of time.
That makes sense. So is sleep a different dimension?
I guess so. Cause you be there, right? And it be experiences, and some of them seem realer than others. You know, some of them can affect you. Like you can even have a heart attack in your dream or something. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Or you could like things can happen to you and you could get affected in your dreams different ways. So it gotta be something. And it shows that you don't necessarily have to be connected to this body we in to be
Great point. Yes.
to exist, to be there. Like that's what I mean. So if you get rid of this body, your energy can still exist the same way it exists in that dream. And in that dream, you have a body too. And in that dream, you don't feel like that body is fake or not a real body until you wake up. Then you realize that all of that was fake. But while you in the dream, you don't feel like your body fake. You feel like it's your body. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you wake up, you realize, damn, all that shit was fake. So maybe when you die, you looking at it like it's a bad thing, but maybe you wake up and realize that shit was you know what I mean? Shit wasn't nothing.
And that leads to your point of religion is man-made, because religion makes a lot of people fearful. Sure. Religion makes a lot of people controlled. Imagine living in a world where the mindset is boundaryless, no walls. Like you can be as creative and do basically what you feel you want.
For sure.
Yeah, that's an incredible place to be. What's the when you felt like I'm in my motherfucking space right now in terms of your career? What moment of your life were you like, this shit is a masterpiece, whether it was a song, whether it was a project, whether it was a collaboration or a conversation?
Right now, this project, The Science, that's about to drop.
Right now, midnight.
Real soon.
It's about to drop.
Yeah.
I respect
feel like that about these next 3 projects that's about to drop. I feel like it's the best work of my life.
Beautiful. And someone want to ask, what was the creative process behind Bars?
Well, I was recovering from the accident.
Yep, that was
just coming from out of the jail situation. So I was like in recovery mode and dealing with a lot. So when I was creating that album, I guess that was the process, just like trying to get back together, trying to get, you know what I mean? Trying to get back into the swing of things.
Sure.
Trying to get business back together because I was away from the jail situation and then the accident. So trying to get back on deck with business, trying to get the music done and catch up on missed times. It was kind of crazy at that time, but I was able to do it. That's why I love that project so much. People don't understand all of the things that I was dealing with and going through. And the doctor said I was never even going to be able to rap again. So to go in the studio and piece up them syllables, still use figurative language, still tell deep stories and real stories like that on that project, it was like incredible to me. But I don't even think everybody fully understood because maybe it wasn't promoted the right way. That's why until this day, people still realizing, you know what I'm saying, and waking up to stuff that I did a long time ago. And that's when you know you're a great artist, because things like that happen. You be so ahead of your time that it takes a minute for people to realize how great something was that you then did.
Nah, you're right. And yeah, you have put out some amazing work, man. And I'm not sure how long I got you, but how much time we got left? Because
I got to get out of here. I got to go to the studio because we going live to play the album, to let the world hear it, you know what I mean, to set off this music. So I gotta get dressed and get ready to get out of here.
So appreciate you coming in, man. And midnight tonight, I go live at 9 o'clock, which is midnight your time, and I'll tell people again to go stream it, go buy. You got hard copies as well on your website.
I appreciate you for having me. And if this was a different time, we could have went a little bit longer. But I'm gonna tap back in and we're gonna do this again, man.
Tap back into your next project, please, because I want to go deeper on that spiritual realm. For sure. I started doing a whole bunch of writing and shit when you was talking, so I definitely want to go there. And I genuinely appreciate you, man. And
thanks for having me, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate you, King.
Till the next time.
Yeah. You got it, TB? Now you appreciate the album 10 times more, right? Hey, man, what's up, Jay Cooley? I appreciate everybody coming in here, man. Make sure y'all motherfuckers come back tonight at 9 p.m. I'm about to go back on my daddy duty and get this done. And I genuinely appreciate y'all for coming in, man. And yeah, man, it's we building and growing. So tonight at 9 o'clock, we got Jamel Herring. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this shit gonna be a classic interview. This shit gonna be a classic, and I got so many notes. Oh, this shit gonna be a classic interview. So anyways, man, come back 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You got 2 hours and 10 minutes to come back into the barbershop. I know people are working. I appreciate you, J8, man. We're gonna rock out and have a great time. I appreciate all the parties involved that helped put this together. I want to thank Knowledge. I want to thank his manager, and I genuinely appreciate y'all, man. The Science comes out as soon as we go live. his album drops, and make sure you put it in the chat, in the comment section. And I'll remind people that his album drops at midnight, and we'll go from there. I'm sure he'll get a few thousand streams from our shows and shit. But anyways, man, I appreciate you guys, and appreciate you, TB. We got your question. And DB, what it do? I see you at 9 o'clock, DB. All right, I love y'all, man. We out this son of a bitch. I gotta go run and play Daddy, so I ain't gonna play the song. But I love y'all niggas. Appreciate y'all.